I'm excited for Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, well I can't, my legs are not good enough for Robin Hood.
when the first Robin Hood Prince of Thieves movie came out when I was in junior high school, and I became obsessed with archery, even though
he wanted to go to archery.
I wanted to go to archery camp and archery school, but nobody trusted me near sharp objects.
No.
So,
and it's Greg Banks is one of my favorite directors in the world. I did Romeo and Juliet with him last year, which was phenomenal production, one of the best things I've ever been involved in.
So I'm really excited to see him come back and to do Robin Hood.
And maybe there was a Robin Hood, maybe it's time for another one, or maybe. And did he ever die? Is he still there? Is he a real thing, or is he a myth or a fact, or maybe there's something in that kind of area,
And Greg brings to that kind of work a vivid theatricality, a work on taking the best actors in town and giving them the chance to change roles, become something else with a hat or a gesture or a body movement.
His approach to the shows and his the things he can get not only out of the script and out of the story, but also out of the people that he knows very well. We all fall back into tricks that we have, or we get comfortable with the things we do, but Greg's always able to find something that's like inside you that you weren't quite sure you had in there.
Just a kind of humanity, a playfulness and an enjoyment of being a person, and people like Dean and Reed are so full of energy, in their performances and in their life too. But in their performances, particularly, they're quite quiet people in life actually. But in the performance, they're not. They're full of stuff, and I think seeing that is good, and seeing it in a fairly low-tech way. Yeah. I quite like that,
I'm also excited because it's another one of his specialty where there's going to be 4 actors, 2 musicians. Nobody else. We're all on stage.
And I think that what he does with such a small cast is going to be phenomenal, and with musicians and in a small space too.
I love that kind of theater, real pure storytelling.
And to do it in the hands of truly one of the great directors that I find working for this audience in the world today, with wonderful physical combat and stage life and movement.
Yeah, Ted Sharon's coming back to the fight choreography. He did all the stuff in Romeo and Juliet. So that should be fun, really alive, really active show.
Huge amounts of audience interaction, too. Greg has built in all kinds of exchanges where that audience is going to be a very big player. And so I think it's going to be both theatrically exciting, filled with content, and a real experience for everybody in the room.